Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is my match preview for Chelsea versus Forest. Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's probably going to be a closer game than what a lot of people are expecting it to be. It's a game I'm looking forward to. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, Forest at home now. Obviously, we've had a very good start to the league. It's our last game before the second international break of the season. We're currently on a 5-game win streak right now in all competitions, which I mean, it's refreshing to say the least, isn't it? Let's be honest. Forest, however, as well, they are unbeaten in their 3 away games of the Prem campaign so far. Obviously, the peak beating Liverpool at Anfield for them, 1-0 thanks to a Callum Hudson-Odoi winner. So that's still been Liverpool's only loss. And in all fairness, they've taken 9 points so far from the 6 games. Well, I mean, it's 4 less than us, but they've only lost one. That one loss was last week to Fulham, or recently to Fulham. So, I mean, they sit 11th, but it's by no means of imagination been a bad start for Forest. They've been pretty decent in all fairness. I mean, they've only lost one game themselves. Our last 5 games at home to Forest, we've won 3, drew 1, and lost 1, so a pretty good record against Forest at home, as of recent at least. But we do have to remember, I mean, obviously one, Forest have only really had a sharp rise last few seasons, and 2, last time we played Forest at Stamford Bridge, they did win. Obviously, it was about similar time to now last year. 1-0 they won. It was a Langer, wasn't it? It was a Langer and Hudson-Odoi assist, was it, or something like that? So don't take the record for granted. Forest, they do have a bit of damage in midfield with Danilo and Sangare, or Sangar, I don't know how to say it. They both remain out injured. I think Danilo's going to be out for most of the season, isn't he? He had a really nasty injury early on. But the midfield is boosted by the return of Morgan White. I mean, it's a big return for him. He's really good attackingly, really good defensively, a really well-rounded midfielder. So don't underestimate how big a return that is. And we know they're going to be very defensively solid. I mean, I'm pretty sure only Liverpool conceded less goals than them so far this season. So, yeah, defensively wise, they're going to be very stable. Nuno is known for being a defensive manager, and he's made his Forest side very defensively stable so far. I mean, the back four, I doubt they're going to change it. It's probably going to be Aina, who obviously formerly paid for us, Milenkovic, Murillo, and Moreno. And obviously, further the pitch, we'll have another former Chelsea player in Callum Hudson-Odoi, who we've just spoken about. But yeah, they're a very good team defensively. So only conceded 5 goals so far this season. So impressive to say the least. As I said before last week, they were unbeaten. And I do expect Forest are just going to sit back in a low block and counter attack the whole game. Set pieces as well could be a danger. I think that's the 2 main concerns for us, defensively wise. The set pieces and the counter attack. I do think we're going to have to be sharp on closing players down. I'm going to get a bit into that in a bit though. Set pieces wise, out of their 6 goals in the Premier League so far this season, 2 have come from set pieces. I think the addition of James Ward-Prowse has definitely added to their danger through set pieces. Obviously, counter attack. I mean, look, that's what they're going to play. They're going to sit in a low block. They're going to try and frustrate us, pick us up from the counter, exactly like they did last season. If you remember their goal well. So, yeah, I mean, that's what we've got. We've got to be careful. I mean, look, we haven't been the best defensively, have we? But we actually haven't been that bad as well at the same time. I think we give away stupid goals. I think that's one thing to cut out mistakes. But look, it's going to happen, innit? I think it will be a tricky game today. I think we'll get 3 points, but I don't think we'll necessarily fly away or smash for us. I think it will be a close game. So set pieces as well. Set piece and counterattacks, I think the way they're going to push. Obviously, we're going to have to try and break down this low block. I think it's going to test. I think it will be a really good low block. So I think it's a really good test to see where we are attacking. Because obviously, attacking wise so far this season, I think we've looked really good. I don't think anyone's disputing that. I mean, look at the amount of goals scored. We put 4 past Brighton, granted, all through Cole Palmer, but some nice play from others. We put 6 past Wolves. So when we have a good day going forward, we are really good. But it is important we don't have one of those days like we did against City or we did against Palace. We need to take our chances when we get them. So this low block, it could be very hard to beat if that's the way they go. Out injured, Reece James is still out, and no sign of him coming back either, what's concerning. We're not totally sure on Chukwuemeka, but he was ill on Thursday night, and he is to be assessed as of when Maresca did his press conference on Friday. So we look at the team. I've actually gone pretty much. I've gotten changed. To be honest, I wouldn't make any changes. I see Sanchez in goal. Sanchez is starting to be a big concern for a lot of people. Obviously, made two mistakes last weekend, but I'm going to stick with Sanchez for another game week. Let's just see how he does. But that is starting to become a bit of a concern because he has made a few mistakes so far this season. He has shown himself to be a decent shot stopper still. I mean, he's made some really good saves at the same time. So yeah, I mean, it's a weird one with Sanchez, but I think we will stick with him for now, and I would say stick with him for this game at least. Right back Gusto, I think that's pretty much obvious if he's fit. Centre backs, I've gone with Fafana and Cole. Pretty sure Fafana is on his fourth yellow card, so he needs to be careful not to get booked again. Fafana can't get booked again because he was suspended. I'm pretty sure our next Prem game's Liverpool, so yeah, Fafana's got to be extra careful, but I would stick with them to centre backs. Once again, I think they're starting to sell in. I think they're starting to look pretty solid together. Once again, I mean, look, yeah, they've not been perfect, but I think they've looked decent so far. So yeah, stick with them to centre backs. Cucurella left back. Cucurella's also on 4 bookings, so he's also got to be careful. Once again, we don't really want anyone suspended for Stamford. We want to go for Liverpool. We want to go there with as strong a team as possible. Midfield, I've gone with Caicedo and Enzo. I mean, it's pretty much obvious. I mean, Lavia is starting to come back fit, but you wouldn't rush Lavia back. But Lavia could be an interesting one because I say closing players down is going to be vital. I mean, I look at Arthur Finer and Cole were the best closing players down, not necessarily. So the midfield players, like I say, he's going to have to work really hard to close people down. I think Lavia is really good at that as well. But so I wouldn't rush Lavia back. I think Enzo played really well against Brighton. So why would you change him? I think Caicedo's been really good so far this season. So once again, why would you change him? So yeah, I'm keeping that midfield of Caicedo and Enzo. Right wing, Madueke, Palmer behind the striker, Sancho at left wing. Obviously, Palmer's obviously don't talk about that. Madueke, I think he's been decent so far this season. I think him running at Forest could be vital. Same with Sancho. I mean, Sancho, very good for breaking down low blocks. I think Madueke the same. So I think them three, that's pretty certain. I don't think there's really any questions about that. And I call him Nicholas Jackson up front. Obviously, you could go in Kunku. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes in Kunku. Obviously, Kunku's been really good so far this season. But I mean, Jackson, he does get chances, but it's just sometimes, if he's having an off day, he's having a proper off day. But if he's at his best, like we saw against West Ham, he's really good. Obviously, I say, with a low block, you're probably not expecting Forrest to have a high line, so is he going to get many chances to run behind the line? Is he actually, would it be better to play Kunku, who's maybe a bit more all-rounded, that doesn't sort of rely as running in behind as much as Jackson? Could that be an option? Possibly. But I have got Jackson starting. So yeah, that is it for today then. As I said, I think it'll be a close game, but I'm going for a Chelsea win. I don't like to do predictions, but if I were to make a prediction, I think I'd probably say 2-1. I mean, hopefully we can get a clean sheet. It'd be really nice to end the international break. End the second stage of the season, going into this international break with 3 points and a clean sheet. That would be really nice, but I don't know if I necessarily see it. Yeah, we can hope for a win. Hopefully the boys can get done. Thanks for watching. See ya.